creditors 1400, 3500, advertising expenses. So in the beginning of the year there is no advertisement expenses, at the end of the year there is 250. If we deduct 3350 from that, what we will get? We will get 43,800. That is the credit sale and that is the balancing figure. Why we are preparing the statement of affairs? To know the opening capital. So how to do that? We will write all the opening stocks. Hello everyone, welcome to the session 4 of Unit 1 of Advanced Financial Accounting. My name is Sri Devi, Faculty, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So agenda for today's video is problem and solution on conversion of single entry into double entry system. Let us see the problem. A trader who has not kept a complete set of books ask you to prepare his final accounts for the year ended 31st/3/2022. You are however able to obtain the following information. Now let us see the information. Summary of cash book is given. That is balance of cash on 1/4/2021. That is opening balance of the cash book, that is 5,170. Receipts from debtors 42,050. Payment to creditors 32,400. Salaries 2,500. Rent 1,200. Electricity charges 360. Printing and stationery 250. Advertising is 450. Now let us see the assets and liabilities. This is the opening assets and liability and this one is the closing one. Debtors 3,350 and closing is 5,100. Creditors 1,400, 3,500. Advertising expenses. So in the beginning of the year there is no advertisement expenses. At the end of the year there is 250. That is advertising expenses outstanding. Next, furniture 5,000, 8,000. Machinery 8,000, 8,000. Now let us see. The stock on 31st/3/2022 was valued at 4,500, but the trader has no record of stock on 1/4/2021. That means the opening stock is not given. However, he informs you that he invariably sells goods at the cost plus 25% profit. He has regularly used goods worth rupees 120 per month for the private purpose. 1/3 of rent and electricity charges to be treated as personal expense. Depreciate furniture by 5% and machinery by 10%. So here you have to depreciate the furniture by 5%. That means the furniture is 5,000 at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year it is 8,000. That means 3,000 more they bought and they said 5% is of furniture. So what we will do, we will assume that the furniture is purchased in the middle of the year. So we will charge depreciation for that remaining furniture for 6 months and machinery by 10%. Now let us do the solution. First, what we have to do, we have to do total debtors account. Why? Because the opening stock is not given. So what we have to write in the first place, we have to write to balance brought down 3,350 and by balance carried down 5,100. So after that, what is this? Cash received from debtors, that is 42,050. Let us see. This is from debtors, that is 42,050. So here everything is posted. Now what we have to do? We have to total this. The credit side of the total is 47,150. And if we deduct 3,350 from that, what we will get? We will get 43,800. That is the credit sale and that is the balancing figure. Now let us do the total creditors account. So here we are writing to balance brought down, but whenever it comes to creditors, what we have to do? By balance carried down 1,400. So here creditors at the beginning of the year 1,400 that we wrote here. And the closing balance is 3,500. Now let us see the cash paid to creditors. How much is that? 33,400. So here what we have to do? We have to total it. Whenever we total it, it will come 35,900. Here whatever balance we will get, that is credit purchases. Credit purchases is 34,500. So let us do the cash book. What we have to do, we have to write the opening balance. So how much is the opening balance of cash? That is 5,170. After that, we will see by creditors, that is cash paid to creditors, that is 32,400, salaries paid 2,500, electricity charges 360, purchase of stationery 250, rent 1,200, advertising is 450, furniture 3,000, and cash received from debtors is 42,050. That means here all the expenses will come and here all the incomes will come or receipts. So here when we total it, the total will be 47,220 and this balancing figure is called as the closing balance of cash book. Now let us do the memorandum trading account. Why we are preparing this? Just to calculate the opening stock. So how to do that? Now let us write purchases. From where did we get this? We got it from here, from the total creditors account. So purchases is 34,500 less drawings. So what is drawings here? Let us see. So what did they say? He has regularly used goods worth rupees 120 per month for the private purpose. So this is the one which is goods used for private purpose. Another one is 1/3 of rent and electricity charges to be treated as personal expenses. So there are two drawings. So this one, that is the goods used for private purposes, will go to the purchases. That means we have to, it is included in the purchases. So we have to deduct it from purchases. So see here, we deducted 120 into 12. That means 120 per month he drawed. How many months are there? 12. So total, that is 120 into 12. How much it is? 1,440. So the net purchases will be 33,060. Now let us do the gross profit. So what did they say? 25% on cost. If it is 25% on cost, that means 20% on sales. So how to do that? Sales, where did we get it? So here, in total debtors account, credit sales are there. How much is that? 43,800. So 43,800. So in that 43,800, we will take the 20% of gross profit, that is 8,760. Now sales, it is written already 43,800. Closing stock is given. How much is that? 4,500. So when we total this, we will get 48,300. Then we deduct all the amounts from the debit side. What we will get? 6,480. That is the opening stock of that firm. So it is a balancing figure. So now let us do the statement of affairs. Why we are preparing the statement of affairs? To know the opening capital. So how to do that? We will write all the opening stocks. So opening stock, where did we get it? So here, this opening stock we got whenever we are preparing memorandum trading account. So stock is 6,480, cash is 5,170, debtors 3,350, furniture 5,000, machinery 8,000. So this is all the opening balances. Now creditors 1,400. So when we total this, we will get 28,000. When we deduct this creditors, that is 1,400, we will get the opening capital. So how much is the opening capital? 26,600. Now let us do the trading and the profit and loss account. Opening stock is 6,480. Purchases 34,500. From that drawings we will deduct. So this one, the goods. So 1,440, how much we will get? 33,060. Again sales 43,800. Closing stock 4,500. So we will total this, we will get 48,300. When we minus this, we will get the gross profit. How much is the gross profit? 8,760. We will carry down this gross profit here and gross profit will be brought down here. After that, we will write salaries, rent. So rent, what we have to do? We have to deduct it. 1/3 we have to deduct. Why? Because they said 1/3 of rent is used for personal purposes. So it is a personal expenses not related to the office. So we will deduct it and we will write it in the outer column. Electricity charges is 360. So in that electricity charges also 1/3 is used for personal purposes. So we have to deduct it. Then we will get 240. Next, printing and stationery 250. Advertising 450 is there. And also outstanding advertisement is there. We have to add it and we will write it in the outer column. Depreciation on machinery. So depreciation on machinery, how much? At 10%. How much is the machinery? 8,000. So it will be 800. Next, depreciation on furniture. How to calculate the depreciation on furniture? Let us see the working note. So here 3,000 is the additional furniture. How? Let us see. Opening furniture is 5,000 and closing furniture is 8,000. That means there is additional 3,000 purchase. So on that 3,000, 5% we have to calculate, and it is somewhere bought it in the middle of the year. That's why we will take it as 6 by 12. So how much we will get? 75. And existing furniture is 5,000. Directly we will calculate it on that. That is 5%. We will get 250. So 250 plus 75, it is 325. Next, we will total this. We will get 8,760, and what is the net profit? 3,145, that is transferred to capital account. Now let us do the balance sheet. Creditors is closing one, 3,500. Advertisement outstanding, that means advertisement expenses are outstanding, that we will write 250. Capital, we found out, that is 26,600. From that we have to deduct the drawings. So what and all the drawings? One is the goods, second one is lighting charges, and next one is electricity charges. Let's see. See, one is goods, 120 into 12 per month. Another one is rent and electricity charges for personal expenses, they said, for 1/3. That means 1/3 of rent we have to take, and also 1/3 of electricity charges. So this is goods, this is rent, and this is electricity charges. How much we will get? 1,960. So how much did we get? 24,640. For that we will add net profit. Then what is that net profit? 3,145. So whenever we total it, how much we will get? 27,785. Now let us see in the asset side. Cash in hand is 7,060, debtors 5,100, closing stock 4,500, furniture is 8,000. From that we have to deduct the depreciation. We already calculated it. It will come 7,675, and machinery is there 8,000. Depreciation is also given. How much is that? 800. When we deduct it, we will get 7,200. The total will be 31,535. So this both side it is tallied. That means our problem is correct. So now let us see some working notes. The difference between opening and closing value of furniture is treated as the purchase, and it is assumed that new furniture was purchased in the middle of the year to charge the depreciation. Since the stock is missing, the memorandum trading account must be prepared first, and then the statement of affairs should be prepared, because to prepare the statement of affairs, we need the opening stock. Next, gross profit calculated at 20% on sale because 25% on cost. So here, while converting, whenever we are doing conversion of single entry into double entry system, what and all accounts we have to prepare? Statement of affairs we have to prepare, total debtors account, total creditors account, cash book, and trading account. If there is no opening stock is missing, memorandum trading account we have to open, trading and profit and loss account we have to open, and we have to also prepare the balance sheet. This is all for today's video. Thank you.